What's going on, guys? County Games back here again. So one of my loyal subscribers said, Chris, you got to check out Strongest Man competition from the NFL. This is 2006, so like ages ago, guys. This is probably like 20 years old or 18 years old, something like that, guys. So absolutely fire, guys. This one should be crazy. So this is basically the world's strongest man, but it's trying to see who's the strongest player in the NFL. So there are going to be a couple records broken in this one, I think, guys. Obviously the NFL has like historically had like, in my opinion, the best athletes in the world. You know, in the world. I think hurling, stuff like that, and GA has the best athletes in Ireland. You know, obviously there's rugby players thrown in there as well. But, you know, in terms of like being able to play different sports and athletic agility and stuff like that, I think hurling is probably the most unique all around. You know, with rugby sometimes they're too big, soccer they're probably too small, stuff like that. So you have to have that fine balance, you know what I mean? And that kind of is conducive to the sport. But in NFL, guys, in my opinion, best athletes in the world, or basketball, you know, one of those two, guys, take your pick. Basketball or NFL, in my opinion, NFL by like nothing even comes close. Like Aaron Donald, Von Miller, you know, OBJ, Myles Garrett. I can name out 100. Vic Beasley's my favorite ever. You know, Isaiah Simmons. Then you got, I mean, those are all just defensive end players. Like you just got crazy amount of players, or OBJ isn't obviously, but just insane athletes. Obviously, people look at Tom Brady and stuff. They're not athletic at all. They're probably worst athletes in the world, but they're the best at what they do in the world, guys. You know, so there's obviously like a difference there. Definitely NFL, man. Genetic freaks, guys. Freakazoids, man. I mean, OBJ, his hands are like freaking basketballs. They're just crazy. And stuff like that. Got Shaq as well, basketball. You know, he got Gianna Okompenko or whatever. Insane. All these guys are just genetic freaks. So this is obviously going to be insane, guys. I can't wait to see the feats of strength. So let's get right into it, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Love you guys all, and let's go.
Welcome back, everybody, and it's time now for the current Pro Bowlers. Our first event, The Strongest Man, presented by Prilosec OTC. And just as we saw the competitive juices of the Hall of Famers and the MVPs and the great Pro Bowlers of the past, now we get to see the competitive juices literally flow for the strongest man.
Yeah, and I wouldn't presume that the strongest man is going to be a lineman. I think a lot of people think big guys, they're going to lift the most weight. That's not necessarily the case. Let's see how the little guys, Lorenzo Neal's in this competition. Let's see how he's going to do.
Well, player who lifts 225. This is in Hawaii for some reason.
225 pounds, Tom, which is the weight that everybody lifts at combines.
Now I can bench 225. The most I've ever done is 5 times. I can probably get about 2 to 3 reps max. So let's see what these guys can do. I weigh 225 as well. So.
It's easy to follow at home, folks. You lift it the most times, you win. Repetition consists of touching the bar to your chest and locking out the elbows. Now here's what you want to know. In case of a tie, there's a liftoff. A liftoff? Which means we got to go to Cape Canaveral. Standing by with a guest, Susie Colbert.
Well, based
Cape Canaveral's in Florida, I think. It's like the jets, or it's like the astronauts taking off.
on size, Larry Allen's got to be the projected favorite. What's the strategy going in?
Larry Allen, I just did a video with him. Yes, he's a beast.
Just gonna keep going until I can't go anymore.
Jesus Christ.
I guess that's the strategy.
Then let's get it going.
All right, Susie, thank you. Hey, Tom, how about that? An offensive
Give me some motivation here, man.
lineman, short and sweet. Here's my strategy. Keep going. 225 pounds.
Oh, this is going to be ridiculous. Oh my god, that's like a feather with this guy. This is like a feather. This guy probably do this. He's doing it in the Air Force Ones as well. The black Air Force Ones is hilarious. This guy is a gangster, bro.
Those first 30, it was like he was lifting a salad fork.
He's not even out of bro, what is he doing? He could have done way more there.
Oh, man, 43 for Larry Allen.
Now, bear in mind, guys, I think Larry Wheels, also another Larry, did 80 reps with 225, which is mind-boggling.
Well, I can tell you without seeing anybody else, that'll be hard to beat.
Yeah, that's... Nobody in the NFL is doing that much. That's ridiculous.
LaCharles Bentley, the fine young center of the New Orleans Saints,
Nah, not happening.
is taking a good look, Tom.
Just not happening.
2,
I
3.
can already tell. It's just, I mean, he'll put up a good fight. He'll probably
Advertising on
40,
Google without ad protection,
30,
you have to try ClickSeeds.
43.
Every
is
time a
fine.
competitor
This is class. I love this. Recommend more videos like this to me. Oh shit, he's huge too. He ain't locking out as much as Larry Allen though.
And let's keep it in perspective. Well, good for him. Different strategy, huh?
Yeah, but holding the weight doesn't help you, and the arms are starting now not to go up nearly
How the
as
hell
high.
is there no cable?
And
What
you
the hell
can
they
just
doing?
tell that there's no way he's going to get 43 of these. It's just not going to happen.
He's trying. 33. And you know they hate to give in, Tom. I mean, you know, keep in mind.
Damn.
I mean, see, we've seen 43 right out of the gates as if, okay, no problem.
I've never seen 43, and I've seen this for 30 years. So I'm just telling you, what
That's
Larry Allen
unbelievable.
did, virtually historic in terms of lifting 225 pounds.
That is unbelievable.
Wow.
That is
When
a
35
large
doesn't
human
get you that close.
Throwing the student Air Force is like, I love it.
The fine blocking fullback of the Chargers paves the way for LaDainian Tomlinson so often.
Hell yeah. Get some gains, bro. I think that these guys will run out of cardio before they run out of like muscular exhaustion.
Over 30.
But you don't know though. 30 is like a lot, bro.
I mean, these guys are in the 30s, but essentially what Larry Allen has done is pancake block the competition.
That's exactly right. And he did it. He was the first one out of the gate. He did 43. He intimidated everybody else.
Joey Porter of the Super Bowl champion Pittsburgh Steelers. Joey certainly a
250,
headline maker with
6'3".
the way he rushes the passer
These are some
from outside
big
backer.
individuals.
Headline maker with the way he attacks microphones.
I like it.
Homeboy's got the
And
gloves on. That
now
could
he's got
actually
to
help.
attack Larry Allen's 43.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. 1, 2, 3.
This guy's doing it in sliders. Weights are already falling off.
Interesting strategy with the hat on to keep the sun out of his eyes, Tom. They're all great efforts, Tom.
That's really good.
Great efforts.
That would have been decent if you wasn't here.
See?
That would have been decent.
Yeah.
All right, so Larry Allen has certainly thrown down the gauntlet, but here's a big fella from the Detroit Lions.
Damn, this
plays
guy's a big
interior line,
mofo.
Sean Rogers, who's a heck of a player.
6'4",
And we'll see.
345.
Now,
Oh,
there's a
shit.
size guy, but
Lord help me
essentially,
today.
Yeah,
you know what Larry Allen is.
Yeah. But and even though Sean
This
has
looks
the
too small to
size, Sean has longer arms, and my theory about having to move the weight a further distance
yeah,
may
that's
come into
facts.
play here.
This is crazy, guys. This is crazy.
Well, they know.
No.
Well, I tell you what Larry Allen's done. He's gone out in the first round of the day in a golf tournament, shot a 59.
23 is really good though. That's
And now here is the
still
young
really
man that
good.
burst onto the scenes this year, leading the NFC in sacks.
23 reps
Osi
for
Umenyiora with the New York Giants.
280. God, and these are huge people. Everyone's like 6'3".
But again with the arms, Tom.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
forget it.
Yes.
Well, this just in, your winner, Larry Allen. Susie?
Larry Allen, winner of Strongest Man. How would you equate that to intimidating a defense before the game starts?
No, I should try to do that before the games, pre-game.
How many did you think you were going to get?
I tell you the truth, I don't know. I don't know how many else I'm going to get.
What were you thinking when you were up there and it was really starting to flow?
My chest was, I was going. You have the little butterflies and everything.
Congratulations.
Okay, thank you.
What a
So,
humble guy. I love it, guys. So Larry Allen got 43, absolutely crazy, guys. So that's strongest man competition, NFL, Pro Bowl skills. That's pretty cool, guys. Hope you guys like that, man. 3 million views, 2.5 million views on that. Like, comment, subscribe. Love you guys all, and I'm out.
Biatch.